Hello everybody, welcome to That's Football. I'm Mark Goldbridge and a Merry Christmas. We wouldn't be doing a show before Christmas without saying Merry Christmas. What a year it's been for this community. Thank you everybody for getting involved. And we've got our Premier League predictions show ahead of the Boxing Day festivities, footballing festivities. I've got a bit of an interesting take on what I think is the game of the day on Boxing Day, by the way. But look at that league table next to me. Bloody hell. I think Bournemouth, if they win at home to Crystal Palace on Boxing Day, do we have this conversation about Bournemouth and Forest being Champions League contenders? Who's going to take it away from them? Man City, they're dropping like a bloody stone, aren't they? They are. Although they have got Everton at home. Although Everton have drawn against Chelsea and Arsenal in the last two games, so we can't just say it's Everton at home. But surely Man City will win that one. But look, ominously, we were waxing lyrical about Liverpool, weren't we? They were incredible against Spurs on Sunday, and all of the top five are actually at home on Boxing Day weekend. Boxing Day fixtures, whatever you want to call it. We get confused. What day is it? I need to post it on Instagram. I've lost track. I don't know what day it is. I do know what day it is. It's Tuesday. And the games are on Thursday. And also on Friday as well. So let's get real. We know what day it is. It's day predictions. Okay, let's go. So, look, I think in relation to the Premier League title, I think it's Liverpool's. I'm happy to jinx them. I'm a Man United fan. I don't want them to win it. But generally, 4 points clear, a game in hand on Chelsea and Arsenal. I think it's looking very, very good for them. So I think they're in a very, very good position. But still a long way to go. But I think they're in a very good position. Chelsea home to Fulham, Liverpool home to Leicester. Liverpool is an 8 o'clock game on Boxing Day. Unlucky, not the best of times. I think we can all deal with a 3 o'clock game or even a 5:30 game. But we want to be eating those turkey sandwiches, watching a James Bond film at 8 o'clock. We don't want to be watching a Premier League game. But Liverpool and Leicester fans, you've got it. And unfortunately, I don't think it's going to steer me away from James Bond or whatever else is on Boxing Day night, because I think Liverpool against Leicester at Anfield will be an annihilation. I think Leicester, if I was you, I know you're not meant to eat your Christmas dinner and have a red wine on Christmas Day, and you'll probably be training, but you know what? I'd have a crafty turkey sandwich and a good few swigs of mulled wine, because it won't make any difference if you do or you don't. You're going to get beat. Liverpool are going to beat you. So I think Liverpool win against Leicester. It's a nice little home game for them, and I think they'll be comfortable winners there. We mentioned the other teams at the top are at home, but Man City are at home. You're not at the top. You're currently in 7th place. Is that as low as Man City can go? Yeah. United are in 13th. Bloody hell. Who rattled your cage? We're talking about Man City, the best team in the world that fall apart when they haven't got Rodri. The best team in the world with the best manager in the world and the best squad in the world and the most money in the world and 115 charges are shit without Rodri. Yeah. They should beat Everton at home. I know Everton got a very good result at the Emirates and they got a very good result at home to Chelsea, but I can't see this. I think Man City and Haaland might actually finally score and win. Stay humble though. So yeah, I think Man City will win that one. Bournemouth Palace getting featured as our third game. Did you know that Bournemouth actually, I think, have got the second or third best form over the last 5 games in the Premier League? Absolutely bloody incredible. Obviously won at the weekend. But Palace are doing all right themselves. I actually find it very difficult to predict what Bournemouth are going to do, because I almost think that they are massive. Well, again, they're overachieving, aren't they? And I sort of feel that Palace might be quite dangerous for them. But I'm going to go with a draw on that one. I just think that Bournemouth winning might not actually be the outcome in that game. Chelsea-Fulham is a very interesting one. The basically posh part of London derby. I don't know what part of London it is. It's not North London, because that's Spurs and Arsenal. Is it South? I don't know. It's posh London anyway. That's it is. And Fulham 9th. I think Fulham are doing really well, but then you'd probably look at it if you're Fulham and go, well, we're not doing as well as Forest and Bournemouth. It's only 3 points between them and Bournemouth. So I think that the likes of Fulham and Brentford, etc., are still having... how are Brentford not in the top half of the table? That loss to Forest has really done them. And this to me just shows you the competitive nature of the Premier League at the moment, that it's so tight. You've got... Look, Brighton are on 25 points. They were in the top 4 race until they got shit. And Forest are in 4th with 31. So Chelsea, Fulham. I mean, Chelsea would be kicking themselves that they didn't beat Everton. Surely they can't be dropping points again. But Fulham are a decent side. But I think Chelsea at home are a lot better this season. They're not dropping as many points at home. And I can see Chelsea winning this one. I'm going to go with a Chelsea 2-0 win there. And then that takes us to what I think is the Goldbridge pick of the weekend. I think this is the game of the weekend. It's 3 o'clock on Boxing Day, as is Bournemouth, Palace, Chelsea, Fulham. But it's Newcastle against Aston Villa. Villa, hot off the heels of beating Man City. Newcastle, hot off the heels of beating Ipswich comprehensively at St James's Park. This time last year, they played on the opening day and Newcastle destroyed Villa, but Villa went on to get top 4. So this seems like it's a significant fixture, especially when you look at the league table. 26 points for Newcastle, 28 points for Villa. A win for Newcastle puts them ahead of Villa. A win for Villa sort of puts them on the coattails of Forest and Bournemouth, which is a real opportunity to be in at the moment. You want to start, moving away from Man City and moving into that top 4. So I think Villa will really want to win this game, but Newcastle, 2 big games coming up for them over Christmas with this Villa game, and then they go to Old Trafford on Monday. So I'm going to go, look, I just think Newcastle are very, very good at home, and it's a very difficult place to go. So I'm going to go with a Newcastle win. Actually, can I just change my mind? I think I have just found a more significant game potentially. Forest at home to Spurs at 3 o'clock on Boxing Day. I think this is really interesting as well. Very, very interesting. Forest in 4th place at the moment. A win for them and they will stay in 4th place. They'll probably stay in 4th place even if they lose. Spurs pummeled by Liverpool at home. Conceding a lot of goals, 10 in their last 2. You'd normally say Spurs would be favourites for this, but I get the feeling a Boxing Day game at the City Ground may well be a knockout for Spurs, and then it's probably Ange under pressure again, isn't it? So I'm going to go with the Forest win in that one. You never know what you're going to get with Spurs, but Forest have been very consistent. Southampton, West Ham at 3 o'clock next. Not interested in that. I mean, come on. I don't even care. I really don't care. Southampton are going down, and West Ham have been bloody dreadful. I mean, yeah, whatever. Wolves against Man United. I'm going to go for Man United win. Previewed it on the United stand. Man United win. Wolves are in the bottom 3. Man United have got to win that one. Merry Christmas to me. We need 3 points. Liverpool, Leicester we've done. Then we're into Friday the 27th. 2 games. The final 2 games of the Premier League weekend. Brighton against Brentford, which is a quintessential mid-table battle now. They're both mid-table, which is incredible from where they were a couple of weeks ago. You never know what you're going to get with Brighton, but Brentford are shit away from home, so I'm going to go with the Brighton win. And then Arsenal play Ipswich. Again, I mean, I got to say, I don't think they've picked the best games for the Christmas festivities. The evening game on Boxing Day, Liverpool-Leicester at home. Where's the attraction unless you're a Liverpool or Leicester fan? And then Arsenal-Ipswich on Friday the 27th at 8:15. I mean, with all due respect, Arsenal are playing well at the moment. I know they've lost Saka, but it's Ipswich at home. I mean, this is just a nailed-on Arsenal win, isn't it? Cue the clip of them. No, but come on. It's not Spurs. Ipswich aren't going to win at the Emirates. So I think that the top 3 is probably going to look... In fact, I think the top 4, maybe even the top 5, will look exactly the same with all 5 of them getting 3 points. I mean, how many out of the top 5 do you think are going to win? I think Bournemouth might drop points, but I think the top 4 all win. I really do. Yeah. Anyway, get your comments in. Lots to get on. Do you still feel that the title race is on? Probably not in relation to this weekend. I think it gets a little bit interesting because obviously everybody's playing again. When are they playing again? I think they're all playing again on Monday and Sunday, aren't they? So it's a quick turnaround. But yeah, a game in 3 days. Chelsea go to Ipswich. Liverpool go to West Ham. What do Arsenal do? I think Arsenal are playing on New Year's Day, aren't they? Brentford away. Ooh, could have been tough, but Brentford lost to Forest. Anyway, get your comments in. Thanks everyone for watching. Merry, Merry Christmas. Thanks everyone who's got involved with That's Football this year. What a year. I mean, Euros feels like ages ago, but it was this year. Take care. Smash a like on the video. Get your comments in below. What are your thoughts? Speak to you on the next one.